What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka All Fires. Now, last night was Marvel Studios' D23 Brazil presentation, which wasn't unlike the D23 we had here in the States or even San Diego Comic-Con, where they shared a bunch of upcoming projects both on the silver screen and TV, talked about details, and even dropped a couple of trailers for the Thunderbolts and Captain America Brave New World. But it's some of the ancillary details that Kevin Feige dropped in between. And we're not talking about the ones we covered already yesterday in the future of the X-Men in the MCU, but specific ones about Marvel Studios' new release plan going forward after the 2025 release slate. They're going to pare it way down. We have the exact details from Kevin Feige and the return of none other than Wanda Maximoff in the wake of Agatha all along. We're breaking down all the latest details that sort of slid through the cracks of the official presentations, but were huge reveals in and of themselves for how Marvel Studios is changing plans and the return of the Scarlet Witch. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. That automatically enters you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is for What If next month with the finale. Again, all you gotta do, be a sub, leave a comment if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so next year is going to be an absolutely bonanza year for Marvel Studios' release slate, and then that's going to be the last one because of how it worked out with the actors and the writers' strike delaying a lot of filming and the extensive reshoots for projects like Captain America Brave New World and Daredevil Born Again. It just so happens that all of these projects are ready now for 2025 going forward, where they've got something like 6 or 7 TV shows and 3 films. Basically a Marvel project almost every single month next year. But Kevin Feige confirmed that after 2025 and going forward, Marvel Studios is scaling back to 3 TV shows and 2 Marvel movies every year, which, when you think about it and from any other studio's perspective, is still an absolutely ambitious ask to keep up that much content. But this is something that Marvel Studios has had to do for a while. And look, we made it through 2024 with only 1 Marvel movie in Deadpool and Wolverine. Everybody survived. There was no drop in sort of the fandom. If anything, this has been one of the best years for Marvel, especially with that and X-Men 97. So I'm pretty sure that just regalvanized Marvel in their idea of scaling back the size and scope of the sort of content they're putting out. Let's face it, guys, less content means that everybody has more bandwidth in order to QC these projects, steer them in the right direction from the beginning so that we don't end up with massive reshoots like we have for Daredevil and Brave New World. Now, the other huge piece of news yesterday that wasn't talking about one specific project was Kevin Feige acknowledging the success of Agatha all along and what it meant for the Scarlet Witch's future in the MCU, and his quote revealed that there may actually be one even though she's gone in the MCU for now. It's just a matter of when and how. This is exactly what he said. We had Agatha all along on Disney Plus just now, and that series was great for us. Since then, many questions have remained in fans' minds about Wanda. So, all I can say is we are excited to find out when and how Scarlet Witch can return. Now, we've got a theory video incoming about how Wanda does return, and keep in mind, we're in the middle of a multiverse saga where obviously they've established there are variants all across the multiverse. We've actually already seen a variant of Wanda, but I don't think that that's the way you service the fans. We want to see our Wanda back, and I think that there's some really interesting ways that Marvel Studios may have already hinted at in the recent Agatha all along as to how we may get there. Of course, there's a report that Wanda's going to be part of what's going on with Doctor Doom in the multiverse saga, and I'm not sure there's enough time to address her returning and before Secret Wars, which of course, through the prism of them bringing everybody back for Secret Wars, you would think that they would want Wanda Maximoff on the battlefield, and that may be true, but I think they're getting dangerously close to a bunch of people showing up for no rhyme or reason, and I really hope that Kevin Feige can hold to his quote of realizing there can't be 100,000 characters in this movie, and they've got to focus on the narrative. That's why I think, for the record, quick side note, the Russos were the right people to do this, because they were able to nail those through lines for the right characters in Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. We need that now more than ever. And the truth remains, regardless of whether they can get to her character or she has a future in the rest of the multiverse saga and Avengers Secret Wars, she should definitely have one alongside the mutants in the future of the mutant saga and as a part of the X-Men team. That's a world she has existed in the comics throughout most of her iconic storylines, and there's absolutely zero reason why now, going into the mutant saga, we should abandon her character. Look, I know some of these actors have been playing these characters for going on now 2 decades, and some of them may want to put the mantle down. That's where you get the soft reboot after Avengers Secret Wars, a major on-ramp and off-ramp, so to speak, for characters and actors. That's why I think it'll be so interesting if Thor 5 ends up coming out and after Secret Wars, because it doesn't look like there's a place on the release schedule for it now. Chris Hemsworth is probably thinking to himself, no, Hugh, you're not the only one who's going to do this until you're 90, and by the time we get to Thor 5, post-Avengers Secret Wars, Robert Downey Jr. will have retired, come back, played a different character, and retired again. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. Are you cool with 3 TV shows and 2 movies? I honestly think it's the right way forward. That is a lot of Marvel content. Also, where and when do you want to see the Scarlet Witch return? And if you have an idea about how you'd like to see her join the MCU, feel free to leave it in the comments. If I include it in one of the future theory videos we do about that, I'll make sure to shout you out. We already have a theory we're working on now. Hopefully we'll have that up in the next couple of days, but right now I am really backed up, and guys, I apologize. There may not be an Easter egg video for the Thunderbolts. I was reviewing the footage last night, and so many of the scenes are exactly the same from the very first trailer, and so many of the things that you need to put together from the trailer were already revealed in the first trailer. Like, yes, we know that that's Avengers Tower. We know what's going on with the team. They didn't show us any extra stuff with Bob and Sentry, and in fact, they actually showed us more in the first trailer as far as what's going on with him. But I will get to as many of the videos as I possibly can in the next coming days. Stay tuned at the channel for that. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel, and we're still going to do that until the PlayStation 5 Pro comes out. Then we'll switch over. We just gave one away for the finale of Agatha all along, and we have another one coming up for the finale of What If, which goes live next season. Next year is actually going to be a banger because we give one away with every Marvel release, and next year there's at least 6 or 7 of them. If you want to be entered to win or for any of the other giveaways we do, say through the holiday season, all the same rules will always apply. It's super simple. All you got to do is be a subscriber, so hit the sub button, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will always be announced at the end of videos in the same segment we're doing here, live with my voice, and a winning comment when there is one shown on screen. So please be safe and vigilant on YouTube, really any platform. If you should get a comment from an obvious spammer using some content creator's photo trying to claim that you've won a prize, but then wants your information on third-party app, never ever give them your information. That is so unsafe. It's just a ruse. They're all just trying to get you to pay for shipping for a prize that doesn't exist. Keep in mind, no content creator, myself included, will ever charge you for shipping if you should win something. That's kind of part of the deal. It'd be hilarious if we did that. We would never do that, so please be safe and vigilant. If you should get a spam comment like that, and unfortunately, they're still all over the platform, even though they've left my channel alone for a while. If you should get a comment like that, simply report it directly to YouTube. I guarantee you that the content creator, the YouTuber, already knows, and by reporting it to YouTube, they will delete it even faster and the account. So not only has the comment gone from the page and you're helping that content creator out, but everywhere they've commented across YouTube will also now be gone. You're really just doing the entire YouTube community a service. The best way to keep up with the content at the channel has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes under the name AllFires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking out my music, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.